and multiply, God, all that I am, and find my heart on the altar again. Set me on fire. Set me on fire. Here I am, God, arms wide open, pouring out my life, gracefully broken. Hi guys, today I want to first openly thank all of you for being such avid listeners. Your listening, being my audience, has encouraged me to continue broadcasting. I thought about it, and after recording the last episode, a year in review episode would be nice, since the end of the season is at the end of the year. Personally, 2022 was a crossover year where a number of processes and seasons for me in my life were concluded as a marker for the beginning of new things. And I took refuge in knowing that God is not just the God of entrances, but He's also the orchestrator of exits. And so if I wanted another hello, another open door, another yes, I must be willing to accept goodbyes, closed doors, and no's. Season 3 was all about old notes. And some of those we have forgotten about until we take a peek into some old files. We look back at old journals and diaries, and we get a glance of where we've been and see how we've walked, flown, swam through these seasons. We've rolled with punches and gone with flows, and at the end, what we can recognize, change and growth. Likewise, over the spans of the past 12 months, the past 52 weeks, the past 365 days, we have been through processes. There has been progress and growth for us all. At the end, we can see we all are staring down the barrel of another year. Over the past 4 months, we have grown so much. And if we look back at ourselves and what we've experienced and overcome in this time, it will tell a story. I saw a social media post recently that asked, what would your high school self say to your now self? What would your then say to your now? And within 10 seconds, my response was, girl, yes. Because I knew me in high school. I know what I was like. I was simultaneously fearful and curious, innocent and hopeful, trusting and impatient. And I know how life has taught me to take chances on myself, with myself, how to trust my instincts, how to get up when I fall, how to brush myself off and try again, and how to forgive myself even when I don't feel like it's time to move on from that state of self-pity and unforgiveness. What's definitely true for us all is we go through life and we grow through life and seasons and challenges, which we have to take chances on ourselves every day. We operate with uncertainty of not knowing what are all the right steps and moves. We operate in a level of uniqueness and weathering storms that are novel to us. And we peep over the fences of our friends and our neighbors and our relatives, and we assess their situations from our perspectives, seeing their lives and their outcomes don't mirror ours. and we judge ourselves because we immediately believe that we are facing whatever it is that we're facing because of some shortcoming or the other. Why did I have to have that experience? Why did I have to go down that path? Why did Gary or Tom or Sue or Mary and I start this year facing the same prospects, but now we're at the end and our reviews aren't identical? Well, maybe we just had to take those individual journeys, because regardless of how identical our prospects were, we were and still are unique individuals. We're not the same. We're not from the same situations. Our starting points may look the same, but they're not. So take the time and retrospectively analyze this year. What were the tests and the results? We experience things in order to step into new states and levels and maturely operate and recognize or evolving in real time. But many times in the moments, we don't see the big picture of what is actually happening. An outsider may be at a better vantage point to see the whole race, while us, being in the middle of it, all we see are the things we face while we face them. Revision after the battle is won means we are no longer constantly bracing for impact and are more relaxed and better able to perceive the growth and benefits, as well as the shortfalls and lessons all wrapped up in those experiences and daily battles that we're facing. We get to see what the journey was like. After the fact, we get to look back for a moment on what we've been through. We get to take a long pause and stare in the rear view. It's necessary to appreciate one's journey. And a great man once said, we can't know where we're headed if we know not from whence we came. So as we close the chapter on another year, as we take notes of how this year has challenged us, has stretched us, has tried us, has lifted us up, has beaten us down even, I leave you with the words from Miley Cyrus's The Climb. There's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there. Ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's the climb. Take care. And I look forward to better things and greater things in the new season and in the new year.